things I couldn't say in a little paper plane. Sent them through the open window, hoping you would know my name. You were sunlight on a rainy Sunday, coffee cooling in your hands. I never knew a quiet moment could become a distant land.
We had a language without speaking, a secret only we could hear. Now every word I leave unspoken feels like it's disappearing here. I still keep your voice in my headphones like a song I can't replace. Every melody turns slowly into pieces of your face. If love is only borrowed time, then I borrowed all of mine. I would still choose every second, even knowing we collide.
Yeah, you moved on like nothing happened. I learned how to fake the same. But some hearts don't close like doors do, they just learn another way. I changed the color of my bedroom, bought a different kind of blue. But every little change I make still somehow leads me back to you. Maybe we were never broken, maybe we just lost our road. Two different trains at midnight carrying different dreams back home.
I still keep your voice in my headphones like a song I can't replace. Every melody turns slowly into pieces of your face. If love is only borrowed time, then I borrowed all of mine. I would still choose every second, even knowing we could.
And if someday you hear this somewhere in a city far from mine, don't be scared of what you remember, you were what's my favorite life. I won't ask you to come running, I won't ask you to rewind. I'll just leave the door unlocked for the version of us inside.
I still keep your voice in my headphones, but it doesn't hurt the same. Now the song can breathe without you. Now I can remember without blame. If love is only borrowed time, thank you for the years of mine. I would still choose every second, even knowing we could.
So I fold one final paper plane and let the evening take it away. No address written on the surface, no reason left for it to stay.
Just two hearts that once were fearless, flying farther than they knew. And somewhere between the silence, I'll always have a part of you.
I woke up with a message I never sent, a little piece of courage I couldn't spend. Your name was sitting underneath my thumb, like a door I knew I shouldn't open up. We had a language made of almost half-finished dreams and accidental ghosts. You knew the parts I never learned to show. Now I'm talking to a room that doesn't know. I hear your voice between the noise. Not close enough, not gone enough. Everywhere we hit still makes a bridge, and I can't pretend it doesn't live. I hear your voice in the static between us. Not close enough to touch, not far enough to leave. Everywhere we buried still finds a way to breathe. I don't hate you, I just miss who I used to be. Static between us, static between us. You left a photograph inside my head, not a perfect one, but every color's red. Funny how the things we tried to forget become the things we never really left. I changed the way I take the long way home. I changed the songs I used to sing alone. I changed the password to my memories. Somehow you still know the key. I hear your voice between the noise. Not close enough, not gone enough. Everywhere we hit still makes could meet you somewhere we've never been, would we start again and make the same mistake? Would you know my face if I became a stranger? Would I still shake when you say my name? I hear your voice in the static between us, fading like a signal crossing different skies. There's no goodbye that could ever erase us, but I don't need to keep you alive. Maybe love was never meant to stay still. I became someone you never could build. Static between us. Static between us.
You came into my life like a change of weather. No warning, no map, just a moment together. We were two strangers with nowhere to go. Then suddenly you felt like somewhere I know. You taught me how to notice little things, the coffee going cold, the sound the morning brings. We made a home inside a temporary place, and I still remember every look upon your face. Maybe we were only borrowing seasons. Maybe forever was never the reason. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. You gave me something I didn't know I needed. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. Then walked away before I knew you'd leave it. I don't regret the years we couldn't keep. Some memories are meant to wake, not sleep. If loving you was only passing through, I'd still choose every road that led to you. There were days we couldn't understand each other, sitting close but feeling miles apart from one another. No one was wrong, no one was to blame. We just became different versions of the same. You wanted open skies, I wanted solid ground. We kept reaching for a place that couldn't be found, and every promise started feeling like a wait. Sometimes love arrives too early or too late. Maybe we were only borrowing seasons. Maybe forever was never the reason. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. You gave me something I didn't know I needed. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. Then walked away before I knew you'd leave it. I don't regret the years we couldn't keep. Some memories are meant to wake, not sleep. If loving you was only passing through, I'd still choose every road that led to you. If I see you years from now somewhere, I hope we smile instead of standing there, trying to explain the ending of a story that was beautiful before it lost its glory. I won't ask the past to change its mind. I won't chase a version of us left behind. You were not a mistake I had to survive. You were one of the reasons I learned how to feel alive. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. And maybe that's enough for two human hearts. Borrowing seasons, borrowing seasons. Some people stay forever in the
the sky. You just started sitting beside me, and somehow the days learned to fly. We talked about nothing for hours. You laughed at the worst of my jokes. I started saving the smallest details, like little words nobody spoke. I didn't know love could be quiet without needing a reason to stay. It wasn't a moment that changed me, it was every ordinary day. You became the shape of ordinary, the part of my world I don't question anymore. Not a dream I keep chasing, not a door I'm waiting for. You're the coffee on a Sunday, the song I hum without knowing why. Somehow the simplest things became beautiful whenever you were by my side. We learned each other's small habits, the way you sleep, the way you sigh, the little pause before you answer when you're trying not to cry. There were nights we didn't say much, just sharing the same quiet room. And somehow your silence beside me felt warmer than anything I knew. I used to think love needed fireworks, something impossible to explain. Now I think maybe real love is choosing the same person again. You became the shape of ordinary, the part of my world I don't question anymore. Not a dream I keep chasing, not a door I'm waiting for. You're the coffee on a Sunday, the song I hum without knowing why. Somehow the simplest things became beautiful whenever you were by my side. And if tomorrow changes everything, if the years make us someone new, I hope we never lose the little things that first made me fall for you. No perfect ending, no movie scene, just your hand finding mine in the middle of everything. You became the shape of ordinary, somehow ordinary feels like home. I don't need 1,000 reasons, I just don't want to walk alone. You're the coffee on a Sunday, the song I hum without knowing why. If love is more than a feeling, then every ordinary morning I'll keep choosing you.
I still remember the plans we made on the back of a receipt from a little cafe. You drew a window, I drew a door. We didn't know what we were drawing it for. We picked a city we'd never seen, talked about colors for rooms we'd never been. You wanted a garden beside the kitchen, I wanted a record player by the television. Funny how it felt so real even then, a life we could already feel in our hands. There's a future we never met, 1,000 days we never got. There's a future we never met, a little house, a different street. There's a future we never met, a version of you next to me. There's a future we never met, and that's the part that breaks me. Sometimes I wonder where we'd be now. Would you still stay? steal the blanket somehow? Would I still forget to turn off the lights? Will we still argue over where to eat tonight? Maybe we'd have changed our minds. Maybe we'd have grown apart in time. Maybe that little dream would have faded, like everything we couldn't save. I don't need to rewrite what the page became. I don't need to make it stay to know your name. There's a future we never met, 1,000 days we never got. There's a future we never met, a little house, a different street. There's a future we never met, a version of you next to me. There's a future we never met. And that's the part that breaks me. If somewhere beyond this life there is a place where choices don't divide, maybe we'll recognize each other before we even say hello. Until then, I'll keep that receipt folded where I barely look. Not because I want the past, because we believed it once. We believed it once. There's a future we never met, 1,000 days we never got. There's a future we never met, a little house, a different street. There's a future we never met, a version of you next to me. There's a future we never met. And I'm learning how to let it go.
I woke up with a different kind of silence, like the city changed its language overnight. I put my old excuses in a suitcase and left them somewhere underneath the neon signs. I used to chase the things that never stayed, counting every loss like it was something I deserved. Now I'm learning how to move without a map. Maybe getting lost is how you find another world. You pulled me closer, then pushed me away. But I don't need answers to walk through the change. I'm falling upward, gravity in reverse. Nothing can hold me, nothing can make it hurt. I'm done with waiting for something to return. I'm falling upward and finally becoming who I was before the world. I hear a rhythm underneath the traffic. Someone's laughing from an open window downtown. For the first time, I don't need to know the ending. I can let tomorrow write the next line down. There were doors I thought I'd never walk through. There were colors I forgot I could see. And now every little unexpected moment feels like a secret that belongs to me. No more pretending, no more looking back. I gave my heart a reason to get back on track. I'm falling upward, gravity in reverse. Nothing can hold me, nothing can make it hurt. I'm done with waiting for something to return. name. I don't need to turn the past into a beautiful mistake. I'm falling upward, gravity in reverse, higher than yesterday, far beyond the hurt. I'm done with waiting for something to return. I'm falling upward and finally becoming who I was before the war. If you see me someday, don't ask where I've been. I was busy rebuilding everything within. I'm falling upward, no reason to come down. I found a brand new rhythm, and it's mine now.
I still know the way you take your coffee, even after all this time. Funny how the smallest things can stay when everything else changes sides. You had a suitcase by the doorway. I had plans I couldn't leave. We were standing in the same apartment, but dreaming different dreams. I never stopped loving you, I just stopped asking you to stay. Sometimes two hearts can mean forever and still not mean the same way. We were a different kind of us. We were a different kind of us. Something beautiful without a name. Not every love was born to last. Some are here to rearrange. You gave me pieces of a future I never knew I wanted then. And if I meet you in another life, I'd fall for you again. I found your photograph last Sunday behind a book we used to share. You were laughing at something off camera. I could almost hear you there. I don't keep it for the sadness, I don't keep it for regret. I keep it for the person I became, the one I hadn't met yet. I never stopped loving you, I just learned to let you go. There's a difference between losing someone and knowing they were never yours to own. We were a different kind of us. We were a different kind of us. Something beautiful without a name. Not every love was born to last. Some are here to rearrange. You gave me pieces of a future I never knew I wanted then. And if I meet you in another life, I'd fall for you again. Maybe love isn't a promise, maybe love is what it leaves. A little more courage in your chest, a little less fear underneath. So if you're happy somewhere, I hope you never doubt that there was once somebody who loved you without a way out. We were a different kind of us. We were a different kind of us. Not broken, just a road that split. Two people can be right for each other and still not fit the life they picked. You gave me change the ending, I wouldn't erase the years. Some loves don't need forever to be real while they are here.
I found summer in your coat, a faded ticket, nowhere train, and a sentence you once wrote: don't promise me forever, just promise you'll be real. I didn't know those simple words would become the way I feel. Every place I go now has something you left behind. Not a memory I can hold, but a color in my mind. You changed the shape of my name, made it softer somehow. I was searching for a place, then I found it in you. For a while, you changed the shape of my name. I still hear it that way. Not as something that I lost, as something that changed me. You changed the shape of my name, and it stayed inside of me. I may not have forever, but forever remembers you. We made little planets from the ceiling of your room, gave each star a story, and every silence had a tune. You laughed when I got serious, I smiled when you looked away. We were collecting moments we'd miss someday. And I don't want to erase what we couldn't make survive. Some beautiful things can change without becoming a lie. You changed the shape of my name, made it softer somehow. I was searching for a place, then I found it in you. For a while, you changed the shape of my name. I still hear it that way. Not as something that I lost, as something that changed me. You changed the shape of my name, and it stayed inside of me. I may not have forever, but forever remembers you. Maybe we become strangers with familiar eyes. Maybe years make distance between your world and mine. But if someone asked me someday what made my heart grow wide, I'll say there was once a person who made the whole world feel alive. You changed the shape of my name. That's the sweetest thing you did. Not because you had to stay, just because you love like this. You changed the shape of my name, and I carry it like truth. Some people leave your life, but never leave what they made in you.
my jacket in December. I steal your fries when you don't look. We make a mess of perfect moments, like something out of a storybook. I don't need diamonds, I don't need a sign. I just want your hand finding its way into mine. Maybe, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Maybe, maybe we could turn this into crazy. I don't need forever, I just need tonight to look at you and feel that everything is right. Maybe, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Don't say never, don't say lately. If your heart is somewhere near mine, baby, we don't have to name it. Baby, baby, you could stay in my maybe. You talk about your wildest dreams like they're already on their way. I love the way your eyes get brighter when you forget what you're gonna say. And if tomorrow changes everything, we'll deal with tomorrow. When it comes tonight, I wanna hear you laughing until the whole room comes undone. No complicated promises, no words we have to memorize. Just you leaning closer and that little spark behind your eyes. Maybe, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Maybe, maybe we could turn this into crazy. I don't need forever, I just need tonight to look at you and feel that everything is right. Maybe, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Don't say never, don't say lately. If your heart is somewhere near mine, baby, we don't have to name it. Baby, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Maybe when the seasons change, we'll still be dancing in the kitchen. Maybe when the years go by, you'll still be my favorite decision. I don't know where this road goes, I don't need to know just yet. All I know is when you smile, I forget every regret. Maybe, maybe you could stay in my maybe. Maybe you could drive me crazy. I don't need forever, I don't need a plan. I just wanna wake up and still be holding your hand. You could stay in my maybe. Say it softly, say it lately. If your heart is somewhere near mine, baby, we don't have to name it. Baby, baby, you could stay in my maybe. Stay, stay, stay. Don't let the moment fade. Maybe, maybe you're the best chance I ever made. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I paper planes, I paper planes.
I folded up the things we never said into a paper plane beside my bed. Your name was written underneath the wing, like a little secret I was scared to bring. We were two wild cards in the quiet game, betting on forever without knowing the name. You drew a map across my open hand, then disappeared before I could understand.
I don't need you to come back, I just need the truth to land. Maybe love was never meant to fit inside a perfect plan.
We
were paper planes in the rain, flying high just to fall again. You and I had nothing to prove, but somehow we still had something to lose. If I could fold those more, I'd send them somewhere far from my door. Not to bring you back to me, just to set the memory free.
I found your old blue sweater in the box, still carrying the shape of where you stopped. Funny how a piece of cotton knows more about us than anybody knows. I used to think that missing you was something I would always have to do. Now I can hear our favorite song and let it play without singing along.
I don't need you to come back, I don't need another chance. Some goodbyes don't need a reason, they just need a little distance. We were paper planes in the rain, flying high just to fall again. You and I had nothing to prove, but somehow we still had something to lose. If I could fold those days once more, I'd send them somewhere far from my door. Not to bring you back to me, just to set the memory free.
Maybe we were never broken, maybe we were just unfinished. Two different roads, two different seasons, two hearts changing their decisions.
And if you ever think of me, I hope it doesn't make you sad. I hope you smile at who we were and keep the good we had.
We were paper planes
In the rain,
beautiful for a moment, then away.
I won't chase
What chose to fly?
I won't ask the clouds to change the sky.
Some stories don't need one more page. Some hearts grow stronger after they break. And somewhere in the falling rain, I'm finally letting go of your name. Paper planes, paper planes, paper planes, paper planes. I let them fly, I let them fly away, away.
Yeah, yeah. Across the mountain, morning turns to gold. A lonely river carries stories old. I hear a voice beneath the cedar trees, calling my heart from somewhere I can't see. Oh,
Carry me, mountain wind, carry the words I cannot send. Over the hills, across the sea, take this longing far from me.
I walk the road where wildflowers grow, following footsteps from a long time ago. Every stone remembers where we used to stand. Every season slips away like sand. Oh,
Carry me, mountain wind, carry the words I cannot send. Over the hills, across the sea, take this longing far from me. Ari ring through the valley wide, a song for every heart that leaves something behind. Ari ring, let the old road sing. Even when we lose our way, love can still remain.
The moon comes softly over distant peaks and paints the quiet dreams I cannot speak. If you are somewhere listening tonight, may this old melody find you in the light.
Oh, carry me, mountain wind, carry the words I cannot send. Over the hills, across the sea, take this longing far from me. Ari ring through the valley wide, a song for every heart that leaves something behind. Ari ring, let the old road sing. Even when we lose our way, love can still remain.
If tomorrow takes me somewhere new, I keep this song that once belonged to you. And when the mountain wind begins to rise, I'll hear your voice
Between the earth and sky, Ari ring, let the mountains hear. Ari ring, I will carry you near.
Hey, hey. Yeah. 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 Whoa. Yeah. 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 I found your photograph behind a book, a little piece of us I never meant to look. Your smile was caught between the pages, like a secret time forgot to erase.
We were young enough to call it forever, brave enough to think we'd lose it never. Now every road we took apart still somehow leads me to your heart.
I don't miss the way you said goodbye, I miss the person I became by your side. Some memories don't ask permission, they just return without a reason.
We were paper satellites, spinning through each other's lives, close enough to touch the stars, too far away to stay where we are.
Yeah, if I could send one message back,
I wouldn't ask you to retrace your tracks.
I'd only say,
wherever you are,
yeah.
you changed the shape of my heart.
I heard our song inside a grocery store, and suddenly I wasn't there anymore. I was laughing in your old blue jacket, making plans we never get to unpack.
Funny how a moment can survive long after everything has changed its mind. I thought forgetting meant goodbye, but maybe love just learns another life. We were paper satellites, spinning through each other's lives, close enough to touch the stars, too far away to stay where we are.
Yeah, if I could send one message back,
I wouldn't ask you to retrace your tracks.
I'd only say,
wherever you are,
yeah.
you changed the shape of my heart.
Maybe we were never meant to last, maybe forever wasn't built for us, but I wouldn't trade a single day for a safer kind of love that felt less brave.
Now I can look at what we were without wishing time could turn. You were a chapter I can't rewrite, but I still like the way it changed my life. We were paper satellites,
Beautiful for a little while,
different skies, different dreams.
still you meant everything to me.
And if our paths don't cross again, I won't pretend you weren't my friend. Somewhere beyond these passing years, I'll keep the best of what was here. Paper satellites, falling softly out of sight.
Not every love is meant to stay.
Some are meant to light the way.
I still remember how you said my name, like every ordinary word had changed. We were sitting on the kitchen floor, talking like we'd never need the world anymore. You told me all the things you kept inside. I showed you every place I used to hide. We didn't know what love was asking for, we only knew we wanted something more. And I don't know when forever disappeared, but I can still feel the person I was when you were here. You knew the part of me nobody else could see, the restless heart beneath my skin, the fears I wouldn't let begin. You knew the quiet side I never showed outside, and even though you're gone somehow, I carry what you taught me now. I passed a little cafe near your old street. Sometimes I wonder if you're there drinking coffee. Maybe you've changed your favorite song, maybe you found somebody who can sing along. I used to think that losing you meant losing every little future we were choosing, but time has a strange way of making sense of all the things we couldn't understand back then. And I don't want to turn the past into a lie. Some beautiful things can end and still survive. fears I wouldn't let begin. You knew the quiet side I never showed outside. And even though you're gone somehow, I carry what you taught me now. Maybe love isn't always staying. Maybe goodbye isn't failure. Maybe two hearts can touch so deep they leave a light you get to keep. I don't need another chance. I don't need to change our past. If I can meet you one more time, I thank you for those borrowed nights, for every door you helped me open, for every truth I left unspoken, for teaching me that being known can make a stranger feel like home. You knew the part of me nobody else could see, and now I finally understand why losing you changed who I am. You knew the part of me nobody else could see, the broken pieces I concealed, the dreams I wasn't brave to feel. You knew the quiet side and somehow made it feel alright. And even though you're far away, your kindness still remains. So if you ever think of me, I hope you don't remember me as someone standing at the door, still waiting for what isn't ours. Remember me as someone who loved every little thing about you. And if our roads don't meet again, I'll still be grateful for where they've been. You knew the part of me, and I knew the heart of you. Some loves don't need forever to prove they once were true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You left your sweater on my chair like you were coming back from somewhere. I didn't move it for a week. Funny what the heart refuses to speak.
Yo, your coffee cup is just a cup, but somehow I still fill it up. I catch myself before I pour, then laugh at what I'm doing it for.
We were never good advice. We just change the subject every time.
Two people scared to say the truth, that loving someone doesn't mean they belong to you.
You were my borrowed weather, a season I thought would last forever.
You brought the sunlight through my window,
Then taught me how to live with less glow. You were my borrowed weather, warm enough to change me altogether.
now every sky I see is wider.
Since I learned I could survive the thunder.
I found your handwriting in a drawer, a shopping list from years before. Milk, oranges, something sweet, your little world still living next to me. I used to think that moving on meant turning every feeling off, but maybe healing isn't cold. Maybe it's keeping what was beautiful.
We were never meant to stay the same. People on promises we get to name.
You gave me more than you can know, and sometimes love is knowing when to let it go.
You were my borrowed weather, a season I thought would last forever.
You brought the sunlight through my window,
And taught me how to live with less glow. You were my borrowed weather, warm enough to change me altogether.
now every sky I see is wider.
Since I learned I could survive the thunder.
I don't need to call you,
I don't need an answer.
I don't need to know.
If you remember
Somewhere you're becoming,
someone I don't recognize,
to somewhere I'm becoming.
someone you never got to mate in life.
Yeah, maybe that's the beauty,
Maybe that's the cause.
we don't get to keep forever.
Whoa, we were afraid to lose. You were my borrowed weather, but I was never meant to own you.
You left a little color in me that no goodbye could ever remove.
You were my borrowed weather, and I don't wish the season over.
I just open up the curtains
And let another sky come through.
if I hear your name. won't turn my heart away. I'll smile for what we had and keep walking anyway.
You were my borrowed weather,
Not a whole not,
not forever.
just a beautiful kind of changing.
Made me who I am today. I found an old recording on my phone. Your voice was laughing like you never left. For a second, I forgot you were gone, and smiled before I caught my breath. There was a story you were telling me, something I never got to hear the end of. I played it twice, then let it fade. Some things are beautiful, unfinished. I wish I could tell you what happened after you went away. The little things you would have laughed at, the dreams that finally found their way. I wish you could see me standing where we used to stand. I still talk to you sometimes, just not where anybody else can hear. Your voice still lives in the words I say, in the little jokes I somehow kept. Your voice still lives, though you're far from here, not in the way I wanted, but you're still somewhere near. I passed your favorite window yesterday. The afternoon was almost the same. For just a moment I expected you to turn around and call my name. Time didn't erase you like they promised. It only changed the shape of missing you. At first it felt like losing every color. Now I see the colors you left me to. You taught me how to notice the small things people hurry through. A song inside an empty hallway, a stranger smiling like you used to. And when I'm having a good day, I don't feel guilty anymore, because I know you'd probably tell me that's what you were hoping for. Your voice still lives in the words I say, in the little jokes I somehow kept. Your voice still lives, though you're far from here, not in the way I wanted, but you're still somewhere near. If heaven has a window, I hope you sometimes look below. Not because I need you watching, just so you know I've learned to grow. I still have questions, I still have days that hurt, but I don't need every answer to know what you were worth. You were never just a goodbye, you were every day that came before. Every lesson, every photograph, every reason I became a little more. Your voice still lives when I tell your stories, when somebody feels like you're singing along. So I won't say goodbye tonight. Goodbye sounds too final for my heart. I'll just say thank you for every moment from the start. And if there's somewhere beyond this life where all the lost things find their way, I hope you know I carry you gently, and I'm still learning how to stay. Your voice still lives, not inside the past, but in the person you helped me become. Your voice still lives, and when my journey ends, maybe I'll finally hear the rest of that unfinished song.
Yeah, yeah.
I changed the pictures on my wall. I moved the furniture around. I learned to like the quiet when there was no one else around. I stopped checking old messages. I stopped asking where you are. But somehow every little thing still knows exactly who you are. I can tell myself I'm over you. I can make it sound so true, but there's a place inside my heart that never learned to let you go. You're the part I never lost, even after everything we caused. I can cross 1,000 streets, meet 100 different souls, but something in me turns around every time I hear your name somehow. I don't need you back tonight. I just wish I could forget the way you felt. You're not here, but you're still a part of the part I never lost.
I found a song we used to play. It sounded different yesterday. For just a moment I was there, back when forever felt so near. I don't remember every word, but I remember how it hurt.
The kind of love that disappears and somehow stays for all these years. Maybe time can change the memories. Maybe someday they'll release me, but tonight my heart still keeps a little room you used to need. Oh, you're the part I never lost, even after everything we caused. I can cross 1,000 streets, meet 100 different souls, but something in me turns around every time I hear your name somehow. I don't need you back tonight. I just wish I could forget the way you felt. You're not here, but you're still a part of the part I never lost.
Maybe we were never meant to stay. Maybe love was only passing through. But if forgetting means erasing, I don't know if I want to.
Because somewhere between goodbye and all the years that followed after, I became someone stronger. But I still remember who I was with you. You're the part I never lost, the quiet thing I carry at a cost. I can build another life, I can learn to love again, but there will always be a door that opens when I think of you once more.